Okay, so London, right? Everyone's got the same image. Those red double-decker buses, phone booths, maybe a glimpse of the palace, postcard stuff.
Exactly.
But I've been digging into all these articles, books, even some old travel diaries,
Oh, wow.
and they promise a totally different side to London, like way beyond those touristy photo ops.
I like it. Deeper.
Exactly. So we're doing a deep dive. Yeah, a deep dive into the real London.
Love it.
And we're starting with 5 places. Places so iconic most people just kind of breeze right past them.
Sure.
But you're saying these 5 spots, they're more than just something you check off your list.
Way more. Each one's like a keyhole. You peek through the right way, you unlock a whole layer of London's identity, its soul almost.
Okay, so where do we even start?
Let's hit up the British Museum. Now, on the surface, yeah, it's a massive collection of, well, old stuff.
Right.
But look closer. Take the Rosetta Stone. It's not just some ancient rock. It's the reason we could even read ancient Egyptian writing.
Wait, seriously?
Dead serious. Hieroglyphics, that whole mystery. It all unraveled thanks to this one stone.
It's like one artifact changed how we understand, thousands of years ago?
Exactly. And honestly, that's just one tiny example. There are millions of stories in that place.
Okay, you've blown my mind, I'm not gonna lie.
It's amazing.
All right, so what's the next stop on this London soul-searching thing?
Let's move on to the Tower of London. Now, everyone sees the fortress, right? Imposing.
Picturesque, almost. But kind of grim, too, if you think about it.
Yeah, and it's got the history to back that up. This wasn't just a defensive position. Think royal residence. Think prison.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking big-time players. Anne Boleyn locked up there, Elizabethan intrigue, you name it.
And didn't some people lose their heads there?
Let's just say it's seen its share of executions.
Intense.
Now throw in the crown jewels. Not just sparkly trinkets, they're symbols, right? The whole weight of the British monarchy. That's a lot to take in.
You're making those tower walls seem full of whispers, like ghosts of history roaming around. Okay, from one seat of power to another, I guess. What a Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah, see, most tourists, they're just fixated on the clock face.
Guilty as charged.
But here's the thing. Those buildings, they've been standing there like silent witnesses through centuries of political drama.
Oh, I get it. It's more than just a pretty clock. It's the backdrop to history.
Exactly. Think of the speeches that echoed through those halls. Churchill during the war. The suffragettes fighting for women's right to vote. Major moments that shaped Britain.
Wow. You've totally changed my perspective, on those landmarks. I feel like I need to brush up on, my British History 101. Okay, next up. It's Buckingham Palace time. It's stunning, no argument there, but isn't it more about, pomp and ceremony, the changing of the guard, all that?
See, you're onto something there. It's not just a pretty facade. It's a working palace, a home to the monarch, and, a symbol of modern Britain.
It's kind of mind-blowing, actually. You've got this ancient monarchy existing in this modern world.
It's that whole thing, right? How do you hold on to tradition in a world that's constantly changing?
Yeah, deep stuff. Okay, last but not least, we gotta talk about the London Eye. The view from up there, come on. But, how does it fit with all this other stuff?
See, here's where things get really interesting. The London Eye doesn't just give you a view. It gives you a perspective.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
From up there, you see everything. You got, St. Paul's Cathedral.
Right.
Centuries old.
Right.
And then, boom, right next to it, you've got these modern skyscrapers like the Shard. It's a city always evolving.
It's like London's timeline, all laid out in front of you. Between this deep dive and those amazing descriptions, I'm getting serious wanderlust. You've convinced me. These 5 landmarks, they're incredible.
And that's the thing. They're just the starting point.
You're saying there's even more to discover.
Absolutely. London's magic, it's in those cobblestone alleys, those quirky pubs. If these 5 iconic spots can offer just a glimpse into its soul, imagine what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered. What stories are hidden in plain sight, just waiting for someone curious enough to find them.
Now that's how you leave people wanting more.